All right, Guru Nation. So, very special clip from the Clinical Research Circle. So, make sure you go subscribe right now on YouTube to the Clinical Research Circle. Link underneath the video description. It's a channel where we discuss stocks, biotech stocks, and we got a special lecture, a mini lecture on CAR T therapy, which is the latest in cutting edge cancer treatments. And we're very early in this, and this is something that really is going to gain prevalence, and so I thought it would be a good idea to share this with Guru Nation on my channel, so you can get a little bit of information about CAR T. And if you like this kind of stuff, subscribe to the Clinical Research Circle. We make it fun. We integrate it with stocks and things like that too. So a lot of good stuff. Hopefully you find some value out of it. Take care.
So, all right, let's go to the CAR T cells.
People have been
Yeah,
asking about
guys,
this.
you've been asking about it and what it is and everything. So I just brought like a couple of slides for that. Anyway, CAR T cell, it is like stand for chimeric antigen receptor. Chimeric, it's a Latin word which is like different type of receptor on the cell that's been engineered, and uh, normal T cell does not fight against certain type of abnormality, but this is target therapy for the cancer. Okay, now we see T cell plus the chimeric antigen surface that they engineer it together and put it on the surface of the T cell that goes and fight the cancer. Can I see the next slide?
This is amazing. This is why people watch, because Dr. Al is just giving us all a presentation of CAR T and what it does. This you can't get this anywhere else. New England Journal of Medicine, you can't get this from there either. You can't. This is amazing. We need
For
to
sure
start
they're
over.
gonna
Monica, can you show
Monica,
the slide
next slide.
again? We're willing to take
Yeah.
sponsorship from
Yeah.
New England Journal of Medicine.
This is it.
Okay, now the CAR T cell treatment, they take the blood from the patient where Monica putting her arrow, and they manufacture it outside the body and build up a new chimeric antigen receptor, CAR, for the T cell, and then they grow it outside and then inject it back into the human being, into the patient. And this chimeric antigen, it is like target specific for the type of the cancer that they have it. They're using now mainly in hematological malignancy, in chronic lymphocytic leukemia, and acute leukemias, and in non-Hodgkin lymphomas.
So this is
They did,
autologous? This is autologous?
it can be autologous or allo or auto.
So it's allogenic? Oh, this is an allogenic
Can be both.
Wow.
I think this is autologous, but it can be. I don't know about this. This is like just like a character a drawing about how to do it in general.
So CAR T can be both, either.
CAR T cell can be allo and auto.
Wow. Okay.
Allo, that's mean it is from other person, and auto is from the patient himself. So it depends on the malignancy and like this, but that's a really neat thing. Till now, it's not done in the community because of the complexity of the procedure, and everything is done only in big centers, just such as universities and big cancer centers. But I have a meeting with one of the company representative, and they said they're trying to make it easier and be done in the community, where the doctor's office collect the blood, send it, and they manufacture it somewhere else and bring it back and inject it. There is a significant side effect for this treatment that's really need to be considered for the patient. And the center, they do it now. Okay, they are really prepared for this type of side effect.
So how does the CAR T cells differentiate between healthy and cancerous cells?
The CAR T cell, because of the manufacturing, they build on it this antigen on the surface that go and target the antibodies in the body only. If you go back to the picture,
yeah, it's like a Navy SEAL, like it's specialized.
Exactly. Exactly. Well, this is what they call precision medicine or specialized T cell. Because if you look at the
because you modify the T cell with like a special receptor.
No, the one before it will show it much better. So here you see this is under the CAR, the CAR.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is anti specific receptor for specific receptor on the cancer cells. So it can differentiate between normal. Normal cell will not have the place.
That receptor.
Yes,
Mm.
where
see.
this CAR got go and attach to it.
Right. So
Wow.
it's designed to have to only fit the
Exactly,
certain
it's
receptor.
designed for that type of cancer,
That
that
receptor.
kind of receptors on the cancer cells.
Got it. Okay, that makes sense.
I'm glad it
What
did.
it's amazing.
Yeah, it is. And then at the if you go at the end of the email, there is like the stocks
Yep.
that I found that because this is very complicated process where the manufacturing of the antigen and injecting it, and this is the big companies or the companies that they do chimeric antigen receptor or
Wow, these are
CAR
all the
T
CAR
cell.
T cell
Yes.
researchers.
And the first three, one you find letter A, that's mean it is a grade A companies with a high evaluation and big one,
Yeah.
and they've been having more valuation for this
Dang
and
it.
much product for that.
Me and
You
Chris,
have
we
the
actually featured Nancy Quest on here before, and Cake. Me and Chris owned it in our
on which one?
company.
Natty
Nancy
Quest.
Quest, we owned it, and then we made money, so we sold it. I didn't realize it's CAR T.
And now it is CAR T. And
Money
adaptive
also.
immunotherapeutic, it is even it is D, but it's one of the big companies in the CAR T cell also.
That's amazing, and we're very early in this process, right? Like,
Till now, it is only in a couple of diseases, as I said, acute leukemia, CLL, and they start doing it in non-Hodgkin lymphoma now.
but are they
Okay.
approved or they're not approved in anything?
Non-Hodgkin lymphoma is still in, I think it's not approved 100%, but
Okay,
in leukemias, yes, they are approved.
they're approved.
Yeah,
Okay.
ALL and mainly for, and it is a kind of interesting approach for cancer. And they're trying now also to do it like you find all these companies now doing it because they're trying to do it also for solid tumors.
Okay.
So
Mm.
So I have a follow-up question to the receptors. So do the receptors change dependent upon the individual or dependent upon the cancer?
Cancer.
Dependent upon the cancer. So the receptor would be the same for leukemia for everybody.
That's a way big question to answer.
Okay.
Because each person have his own. There is like common receptor to say you have the receptor A 1, 2, 3 for the cancer to recognize, but also you have some patient will have receptor 5 and 6, and the other patient will have receptor 8 and 9. Okay, and that's why you find different response, different behavior of the cancer or the malignancy in general over the patients.
I see.
And we cannot find exactly why this is happening for the cancer, but there is a heterogeneous type of receptor usually.
Okay.
But there is common receptor that we can direct antibodies to it directly.